How about you know shy another hell, downfall and the destruction in this place, Babylon the Great, which is America, according to the Bible, according to the Holy Scriptures, you know. And yeah, man, I'm about to just pop straight into it. But this Revelations chapter 3, verse 10, it said, because thou hast kept the foundations, I also will keep thee for the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And that hour of temptation is that MOTB. You know, that could be made mandatory across the whole earth, man. You know, this MOTB gonna be made mandatory and tempted, you gonna be tried to either receive that electronic device or that no man take thy crown. Right? It's in our hands. What the Lord gave us. He gave us His truth. He gave us His He gave us that gift of faith. And it said, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. So no matter what happens, um, during the hour of temptation, that darkest hour, through whatever you go through, no matter what, still remain and trust in your heart about you know shot, man. You know, yeah, man, cause that's a part of making your body a living slave. You don't want to get your your cup lace, man. You know, hey, you want to drink up that cup. I'm about to get that. This hold on. It's
When he said, "Are you able to drink of the cup that I?"
yeah. Yo screen, which
You want
is
me to put
part
that?
of Christ. It's John 18.
Slow.
This John chapter 18, verse 11. It say, then said Yahweh Shai unto Peter, put up thy sword into the sheath. The cup which is of which my Father hath given me, shall I not drink it? Right, hey, because the Lord gave everybody a cup, man, and that cup represents a lot, and you don't want to get your cup laced, man. You know, that's a little inside joke. The cup that the Lord gave perfectly, you know, to live a perfect life on earth. As a man did, you know. And what else was a part of that cup he had to drink, man? To be that ultimate sacrifice for the nation of Israel. Because the nation of Israel was filthy, man. as a nation. You know? So, hey, he had to drink of that cup because that's the cup, that's the law that the Lord gave Yahweh Shai. Just like us individuals, you know, our lives to do what? Go out and prophesy week in and week out. You know, to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, like it say in Romans, to be an example for the nation. You know, and what's the cup of these 2/3 men? Their cup is to be destroyed, be vessels fit for destruction. Everybody has a particular lot, and you don't want your cup laced, man. You know, you don't want the Lord to give you another cup. It's hey, 'cause this cup that we drinking of, it's gonna give us everlasting life. You know, hey, I was about this recently. I was talking about this one movie. I forgot the name of it. Well, I'm gonna try to find the movie, but basically, it was originally a book, but they made a movie of it, and basically, it was like a house. It was like some Edomites that lived in this house in the woods somewhere, and it was a big ass lake or a pond or something. And if you were to drink of that water, you everlasting life, like you wouldn't die. Like the people who drunk of that water never died, you know. But it was only very few who drunk of that water that knew about that, you know. So, hey, that's symbolic for these scriptures, man. That's symbolic for that cup the Lord gave you if you a servant in this truth, man. If you a believer in this truth, man. The Lord gave you the cup to everlasting life, man. But hey, but if you don't bear that cross, if you be lukewarm or be entangled with the things of this world, you know, hey, the Lord gonna lace that cup and take that cup from you, man. You know, because you're not gonna be found worthy. I'm gonna get that in Matthew real quick. This the book of Matthew. I'm gonna start at verse 36. It says, "A man's foes trouble down his whole household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. He that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." So you gotta put your house shop first, man. You can't love your family. You can't love the things of this world. You can't love yourself more than you love your house shop. You know, Yahweh Shah comes first, man. You know, because without Yahweh Shah, it wouldn't be existence, man. It wouldn't be a kingdom of heaven. You know, it wouldn't be salvation. It wouldn't be nothing, man. You know, hey, so he that loveth mother, son, daughter, father more than me, you're not worthy. You're not worthy to drink of that cup. You know? It say, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So you gotta bear that cross. You know? Hey, if you don't bear that cross, you don't bear that lot that the Lord gave you know, then you're not worthy of nice ass take ass cup and you ain't you receive me and receive him that's sick. You know? So hey, no matter what you go through, you gotta still remain and trust me how much shy, man. You know, Because, hey, like, how about, Shah giving us this gift of faith, bringing us to this light. That's a hell of a blessing that majority of the world don't got, and something so minor and small, can, if you let that get away, that can block you from receiving salvation, man. So you gotta just endure it to the end. We remain stable, man. I'm about to get that real quick. This is book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. It say, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times and strength for salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure." So you gotta remain in this wisdom and knowledge, man. You gotta study these things. You gotta apply these things, man. This wisdom and knowledge is what's gonna keep us stable to endure to the end, to continue to bear that cross, because you're gonna be constantly applying the wisdom, living that life. But if you in between, in the middle, you ain't applying scriptures, of course the burden gonna get hard, man, because you're not applying the scriptures to make the burden easy, man. Cause like Yahweh Shah said, my yoke is easy, man. So this truth, this word actually made our lives more easier than versus if we ain't had this truth. Because we got something to hope. We got hope, a sense of hope. We got a sense of put our trust in. These people, they don't have nothing to depend on. They trying to depend upon themselves, man. Lean upon their own understanding. Then they be in a lot of dumbass outcome situations, whether it's death, whether it's in the hospital, whether it's a family member died, whatever it is. And these people, they have no wisdom, and knowledge and understanding, so the payment system is way off. They don't got no hope, man. Because this society, this society pushes false hope, saying, yeah, you gotta graduate high school and go to college just to work at a fucking factory that's only paying $15 an hour, man. This society don't give you hope, man. It gives you false hope, making you think you're gonna go somewhere or not, or and ultimately just lead you right back on the plantation. Hey, that's how this devil structured it, man. Because he's in power, he's the wicked, and he got the whole world in captivity, man. But hey, we got just he trusted in Yahweh Shah, man, and he will deliver us. He will save you, man. It's the book of Acts, chapter this is Acts chapter 16, verse 31. And they said, believe on the Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, and thou shalt be saved in thy house. So the Lord go free out of this captivity. You have to just believe on him. It ain't say believe on him sometimes. It ain't say believe on him most of the time. It say believe on him, period, man. No matter what happens, still believe. And the Lord will say, you in your house, just like Noah. He was out preaching for 100 years, built the ark by himself, all of that, man. And guess what? The Lord saved him and his household, man. And here today, through them, the whole earth is back populated again. You know, because he believed, he had the faith, he endured it to the end. He didn't give up. He didn't lose hope. You know, we have to continue having hope so the Lord can save us and deliver us. Just like in the time of Moses, you know, Moses kept going to the Pharaoh, let my people go. He brought the plagues. Pharaoh still wasn't letting him go. The last plague he let him go, but guess what? He started chasing after the Israelites. Then what happened? He got swallowed up by the Red Sea. But hey, did Moses doubt and did Moses lose hope? No. He got his people to the land of Israel like the Lord promised that was going to happen. Okay, it took 40 years to get there, so what? He still got them there. That was the whole point, to get them there. You know? That was the whole purpose, to get them there and have them follow the law, statutes, you know, he endured to the end. We have to continue to bear the cross, man. As leaders of the nation, we have to bear the cross. Every brother that's teaching the truth, that's out here prophesying, is the leader of the nation of Israel. You know, we're the heads of the nation, man. You know, the prophets is the top people of the nation of Israel. They're over the kings of Israel. You know, because those are the ones that the Lord deals with firsthand. He deals with them, then he deals with all the other people through them. You know? Uh This Romans chapter 8, verse 24, it says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is not seen, it's not hope. For what man seeth, what will he get hope for?" Right, so through hope, through faith, that's what we go get saved. That's what will save us, man, because we don't physically see our shot. We don't see the kingdom of heaven. We don't physically see like currently us being free under the devil. You know, but we hope things to come. These things will come. We will see it. You know, these things will you know, but continue to bear the cross. Holy and righteous benefits, man. So we can reap the you know? Hey, because we gonna be rewarded, and it say your labor is not in vain in the Lord. We gonna be rewarded for this if we bear the cross, continue to push and endure to the end. We just gotta do it. You know? Let's say but it's gonna be on time, man. You know, what the Lord got set up for us, Go be on time. At the time how the Lord distribute. You know, it's gonna be off of that time, man. You know, cause it's already planned out how it's gonna play out, the particular time. All of that is already planned and plotted out. You know, but but, but we just gotta wait and keep playing it out. It's gonna happen. We know it's not a far off. We gotta just keep continuing to have patience. You know, make the preparing that cross. That comes with a lot of patience, and patience comes with suffering. You know, but hey, we're not doing this for no reason. That's the whole point. Like, okay, we're doing this for the How About You Now Shop. That's the first and foremost and the ultimate reason. But we're not just doing this just to do it. We're gonna get something out of it, man. You know? Just like if we was into wickedness. Let's say we wasn't in the truth. For example, we was just evil ass repercussions for doing it. Everything you do, you're gonna get a reaction back for doing it, man. So, hey, if I kill thousands of people, then I got killed, right? Because I killed all these different people, so somebody killed me. You know, that was righteous. That was justice business, man. Because hey, I put that energy out there, so I got that energy back to me. You sowed what a man sowed, that's what he shall reap. Same thing with this truth, man. If it worked for something like that, or if I'm just a big bully that all the people I bully come together and I get my ass beat, you know, hey, that's the energy I gave them to do to me. So it's the same. But why it can't be the same thing for righteousness? You know, if it works for wickedness, if you do something bad, why it can't work for righteousness doing something good? You know, it's gonna work, man. You know, you gotta just have faith. You gotta just keep being patient, man. It's gonna work out though, man. You know, um, this the book of this the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 26. It say, then answered Peter. Verse 26. Yeah, it say, but Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, with man this is impossible, but with the Most High all things are possible. All right. So with the Most High Yahweh, his name means he exists, or he is, or he to be.
If you want to use it. If
You
you want to
know,
use it.
he exists. He is, with him all things is possible because he created everything. He can do anything. More than our brains can ever even process. You know, so through the Most High, through man, things man can so much. Man is on the earth and ashes, like people say. But the Most High, that consuming fire, the creator of everything, he can do all things, man. So you saying the Lord can't give us salvation? He can't deliver us from captivity. You know, he can't put our enemies um, under us, at the bottom of our feet. He can't give us put the neck of our enemies in our hands. We ruling over them. Do that. That he just limited. Lord can do all things, man. He can do anything he pleases, man. And the Lord is the God of righteous. And what you say is righteous. Have recompense. No enemies, man. So we gonna receive recompense. We gonna receive these benefits of being on top, the abundance of blessings that's coming. We're gonna receive these things, man. We gotta just continue to bear the cross and to be patient and say, man, as Peter said, Peter said, all and follow me. What shall we have before? Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily I say to you, in the regeneration, the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. He also shall sit on the 12 tribes of Israel. So this is gonna be the benefit into serving Yahweh Bashim Shah. We gonna receive crowns and be the judges of the whole earth, man. On top of all nations, including the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Because every Israelite is not a part of 144,000. It's only 144,000 Israelites. So they gonna be on top over all the other Israelites and over all the other people, man. For bearing that cross, man. Drinking of that cup that the Lord gave you. Forsaking the things of this world, forsaking everything to please Yahweh Bashmi Shah. You don't think that it's gonna be no reward for that, man? You think Yahweh Shah just lied to his disciples in that verse, saying really, saying, oh, okay, yeah, okay, you forsake everything, follow me. I'm gonna give you all this, and when we get there, we not on the top. Hell no, man, because that would make the Lord a liar, man. And if Yahweh Shah was righteous, that means he didn't lie to his brothers, man. Because that's wicked, man. You know? So, hey, Yahweh Shah said this perfect man
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a lot about that. Huh?
See, 42 minutes.
Yeah. All right, yeah. It's lucky about that, but like I was saying, all right, this Judah chapter 5, verse 5. Then said Abraham, Lord, now icon. You know, for they left the way of their ancestors and worshiped the God of heaven, the God whom they knew. So they cast them out from the face of their gods, and they fled into Mesopotamia and and sojourned there many days. It's like their God commanded them to depart from the place where they sojourned and to go into the land of Canaan, where they dwelt and were increased with gold and silver and with very much cattle. But when a famine covered all the land of Canaan, they went down into Egypt and sojourned there while they while they were nourished, and became there a great multitude, so that could so that one could not number their nation. Right here, that's talking about in Egypt. Because Jacob was going to Egypt with the 12 patriarchs, you know, and all the 70 souls that went into Egypt, or that was the one in Egypt when Jacob went to Egypt, you know, then in Egypt we multiply as a great mighty nation that no man can number, you know. And here we are today, that nation, that still great and mighty nation, no man number. Because it's like everywhere, you know. We're numbered as the sands of the sea, as the stars in the sky. You know, it's a but when a famine covered all the land, of the part, verse 11. Therefore, the king of Egypt rose up again and facilitated. I mean, And I'll come up from the place and before.
Alright, shouldn't do nothing. Okay.
Alright, so it say, now therefore, my Lord, a governor, if there be any error against his people, and they sin against the God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. So yeah, so basically this Ammonite was giving out wise counsel to his king, like, look, we can't, if these Israelites following after their God, trusting in their God, we can't do shit to them. They untouchable, because their God's going to defend us, and we could be made an example like all these other nations, which got made out of a example too, man. So point of the thing is, there's actually 2 points now. One of them, hey, that's why you might as well just trust in the Lord, man. Bear that cross. And the Lord, He's going to fight for you. Like it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. The Lord is on our side. Hey, and the other point is, using it in today's term, that's why Esau can't touch us. That's why Esau can't do nothing, man. Because we trusted in the Lord. In the times of Martin Luther King and all them other times, civil rights, we wasn't trusting in the Lord, man. We was trusting in men. But now we're trusting in the Lord, man. And guess what? We out here week in and week out being untouched, man. So by us coming together, more and more Israelites coming together, that just shows that Esau is losing power, man. Because once we come back to our power, that's when we get the power back. That's when all these other nations lose the power. Because, hey, the Lord ain't on their side no more. He don't stand up for his people. He'll be on his people's side. The Lord only be on these other nations' sides to judge us for going off. But hey, it ain't no going back to slavery. Ain't no going back into captivity sinning. Because we about to be made perfect. We at the end of this thing, we about to be perfect. You know? And as we get closer to the end, it's gonna be more brothers and sisters multiply across the earth in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. So this devil Esau and these other nations, they losing power, man, because we coming back to our power. You know? Hey, if I get this real quick. This the book of Ezekiel. This the book of Ezekiel 37, and verse 15. It say, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel against the pagans. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, and the stick of for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, for all the house of Israel against the pagans. And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thy hand. Right, and that's happening now. The Lord making us that one stick. How? Through the different brothers, different sisters waking up from the different tribes of the nation of Israel waking up across the four corners of the earth, coming back together as one nation. That's how the Lord making us that one stick, man. It say, and for the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, say, thou not show us what thou meanest by these, say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand. Right. So, by that prophecy right there coming into play right now, that's showing you that Esau is losing power, man. You know, and his kingdom is falling. The more righteousness we put the more we come into our power, and the more this kingdom falls and crumbles. Because this kingdom is being ruled up with wickedness, man. And it's wickedness being taken away from this kingdom when wicked people is turning back into righteousness. So this kingdom can't stand. But guess what? The kingdom of righteousness will stand because it's more and more wicked people coming into righteousness and remaining into righteousness. That's how our kingdom will be everlasting. Because the laws is going to be written in our inner parts. We're not going to be seeing the law, man. So it ain't going to be no law. You know? Matter of fact, I'm going to get the book of Hebrews chapter 10. Into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. Right. So the Lord, and if the new started out, started with the Yahweh that ultimate sacrifice. So without Yahweh have the world laws written in their hearts. The Lord would never forgave us, and we're going to be able to seek out the righteousness. You know? But it's fulfilling, and it's going to come to its fullest effect in the kingdom of heaven. You know, the laws will be written in our inward parts, in our minds. It's going to be a part of us. It's going to be an instinct to keep the law. We're not going to have a thought to break the law, because like the scripture said in Proverbs, a foolish thought is sin. We're not gonna have foolish. We're gonna have a pure mind in the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna have a perfect mind, you know. And it say and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And the Lord, He's gonna defend us. He's gonna be joint hand in hand with the Lord. He's gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, to the point where, you know, Yahweh Shah walk into you like, yeah, sure. With them, you know, like you're gonna have a one-on-one bond with Yahweh Shah in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, that's how perfect we gonna be. You know, when you trying to grab a drink real something like that's how it's gonna be, man. You know, if you endure to the end, if you bear that cross, if you continue to trust in the Lord, you can be the first. You can have an opportunity to be the first ones to inherit, to be joint heirs with Hamashiach, man. To be perfect, you know, be the first to do that, man. You know, and say, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. Right. So in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna have the laws in our inner parts. We gonna be no need to teach. We gonna know all things. We gonna remember our past lives. It ain't gonna be no need to teach the nation of Israel. We gonna already know. It's gonna be in us, man. You know, it say, "For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness and their sins and their iniquities. Will I remember no more." So the Lord gonna put that to the side. He gonna put that away in the kingdom that we're coming into. Man. The kingdom of heaven is for us. Like Yahweh Shah said, don't look afar off, don't look close. The kingdom of heaven is in you. We is the kingdom. We make up the kingdom. The people, man. You know? It say in that he said the new covenant he have made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. So if we gonna be that's when the new covenant is gonna come to this fullest effect. That's when it's going to assail to its fullest effect in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, when we perfect, when we righteous, you know, not ever sin. Picture never sinning a day in your life, ever. You know, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 17. It says, "From that time, Yahweh Shah began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." Right? It's at hand. It's not. It's close. Repent. Come back to him. Turn back to him. You know? Put away your wickedness. Put away sins. And come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. You know? Because, hey, this is what's coming. Ain't nothing else left. This place about to get destroyed, man. By nuclear missiles, by thermonuclear fire, by fire and brimstone. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah did. But this gonna be way worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know? But this place is about to get destroyed. Ain't no another 5, 10, 20 years here, man. This place is about to get destroyed, man. You know? So you have to repent. Yahweh Shah said this 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years later, we at a time where it's about to get destroyed. So it's time to repent, man. That's because the kingdom for us that's prepared for us is about to happen, about to take place, man. This Romans 13 and 11, it say, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." Right, so salvation is nearer than we believe, man. It's close. That's how close it is, man. So it's high time to wake out of sleep, to get out your folly, to get out your wickedness, and come back to Yahweh Bashem Shah. Prepare your minds, gird up thy loins. Because, hey, salvation is near, it's closer than what we think, man. Like I said, it's even at the doors, man. We here, we in the time, the signs happening, the different prophecies is happening.
What's
you know,
it's a lot. I don't know.
You know. So hey, it's a high time to wake out of sleep. Get out of sleep. Don't be woke, but be awake to what's going on, man. And if you don't, then they gonna catch you as a thief in the night, and you gonna be destroyed, man. This Second Ezra 9:1. It say he answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." Right, the Lord about to come back and visit this place, man. You know, you gotta come back and visit this place, man. And and do what? Destroy this place, man. Because this place is too wicked. And what else he about to do? He about to deliver his people, the ones who came back and repented. You know? Everybody else about to get destroyed, man. Or go into slavery. It's therefore, where there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand the Most High speaking those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Come on, look something up real quick. I looked up earthquakes today. What's today's date? July 23rd. This one, two, three, four earthquakes already at 12 o'clock. That was 2 hours ago. One early in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning. Yesterday. One, two, you know, 21st, two, one on the 19th, one on the 18th, one on the 17th. It's earthquakes happening every fucking day, man. Every day. It'd be more than that. It'd be 7 earthquakes. I remember, I think it was 2019. Yeah, it was 2019, I think. One of them years. 2019, maybe 22. I don't think it was. It could have been 2020. It was one of them years. It was 144,000 earthquakes in 7 days, man. You know? The first week of the year. And what does the scripture say? It say, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, so different, it's like earthquake, right? It speaks like that in Matthew 24, earthquakes in diverse places, in all these different places. It was an earthquake in Cleveland in 2020, you know? Whether it's a 4.6, whether it's a 8.3, an earthquake is an earthquake, man. Whether it's doing damage or not. That's prophecy, man. You know? That's in the scriptures. And it's happening in real life. That show you the scriptures is real. Upwards of the people. Just a sec real quick. Alright, look. Upwards of the people. This on January 10th, 2022 to January 20th. 10 days. A Jason Walker protest. Civil rights trials of King Lane and Theo protest January 24th, 2002. Emor Lock protest February 2nd, April 8th, 2022. These earthquakes happened for months. I remember the whole thing in France that was going on. That lasted like a year or two. Earthquake, hey, that shit in Venezuela still going on. That's been going on since 2017, 5 years ago. It's famines and earthquakes and upwards of the people, man. You know?
Sri Lanka going crazy. So Sri Lanka going crazy.
Right. Patrick Moyer protest April 2nd, 2022. These just naming a couple, but we in the last days. We in the we in the end times because it's different signs showing you we in the end. That was written thousands of years ago. These things was written thousands of years ago, and these words, these scripts made it all the way to still today time to measure it to the time that's going on. Okay, well look, the end ain't now, but the end will be in the future. So the Lord want me to write all these things now, so in the future we gonna know what time we in. This book is literally a whole measuring stick. It's literally a whole timeline, a time schedule. It's mapped out. What I was saying earlier, everything is mapped out. The Lord timed out, mapped out everything in the beginning, and it's playing out. And He's saying all these things will happen in the end times. So guess what? All these things happening. So that means we're in the end times. You know? I'm about to get this real quick. This the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. It says to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right. So everything, it's a time and place for everything. It's a purpose for everything that goes on, man. You know?
Let me check second age score 37.
This second Ezra, back to second Ezra 9. The second Ezra chapter 9 verse 5. It say, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. It said, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Right, so everything that the Lord ordained to happen from the beginning is going to be made manifest in the end. That's how you don't know that the Lord was in life. That this is the will of the Lord. You know, like I said, then they shall know who are my chosen. They gonna know who is righteous and who is not. It's gonna be brought to light, man. You know, it's gonna be brought to light. And this the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, it say, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, it will not tarry, it will surely so like it say, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Right, so these things don't happen. It ain't going this stuff ain't gonna happen thousands of years from now. That already took place. These things is going to happen in this time period, man. The kingdom of heaven is coming in this time period. You know, salvation is coming in this time period. You know, hey, cause this the time period that the Lord ordained it to happen in. You know, the Lord chose us to be a righteous nation above all nations. He ain't choose to be a slave. He chose us to be above all nations, man. You know, and we gonna be above all nations. You know? Yeah, man. Actually, I'm about to get some water. You just stay right here.
Yeah.
chapter chapter 13. Yeah, man, cause say what we out here to do, we out here to prophesy. You know, hey, like Apostle Tahar said in 2018, he made that video called "Great Millstone" is a camp of prophets. So we supposed to be doing up. Well, we supposed to be prophesying, man. Out here on the highways and hedges, out here we can't be out. You know, we supposed to be doing lessons, uploading lessons. You know, we supposed to be being prophets, man. Hey, the scripture say, study to show thyself. And it also say, make before of thy ministry. How you do that? You go out and prophesy, man. So we supposed to be out here, prophesying. Because that's what the Lord said us to do. Like the prophets in the past, they prophesied. They went out in the streets. They wrote these scriptures. So we can read today and prophesy these scriptures. The prophets wrote the past. But this is Titus chapter 2, verse 7. It says, all things showing thyself a good pattern of good works. I mean, it says, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works. And doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity. So that's what we be doing. Having a pattern of good works. This is a constantly pattern every day, every week. We gotta constantly do this thing so we can get that prize, get that crown of life, man. You can see that reward. We can't stop. Because the moment we stop, that's when the Lord goes, that's what's up, you'll get destroyed. But 13, I'm gonna start at verse 11. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, if any man have a gift, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right, so who put us into captivity? Who faces us God? You know? Esau, Edom, man. These so-called white people. So guess what? They go into captivity, man. But like scriptures also say, all Jeremiah 30 and 16. I'm about to get that real quick. This Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. It say therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. And like it said in Maccabees, it say, what nation have not taken for her spoils? If you paraphrase it, man. All you nations had a hold in of having had some dealing in putting us into captivity. And this last one, and the ones beforehand, every captivity, you heathens was joint hand in hand. Like it said in Psalms 83, that let us cut them off from being a nation, put them into no remembrance, man. You know? And that's part of the reason why we here today how we is, man. Because you nations, y'all knew we was going off. Y'all knew we was committing iniquity, you know? So y'all took advantage and put us into captivity. But hey, it's all the will of the Lord. The Lord did that to jack us up, but they still gotta pay for that shit, man. You know? Hey, Esau, you go into slavery right along with you nations, man. For what y'all did to the nation of Israel. And what y'all still gonna do. You're not even done yet, man. Because the time when Jacob's trouble is going to take place, man. You know? They say, back in this Revelation chapter 13, verse 10 is say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is what we waiting for, man. This is a part of the gospel. Putting you heathens into slavery. Having y'all be in bondage. Having y'all necks being our hands. Being chained up. Being servants to the nation of Israel. You know? This is what we waiting for. This is part of the gospel. But before that happened, Esau gonna come down with great wrath. You gotta go through the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, and that's part of bearing the Lord's cross as well. You know, and the burden is gonna be harder at the end. It's gonna be easier, man. You know? But it's a it's a oh, and how this app set up, it got the NLT right next to it. This is the NLT of the same verse. Revelations 13 and 10. It say, anyone who is designated for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone designated to die by the sword will die by the sword. And he's, I don't say designated. It say anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone destined,
Is that destined?
yeah, destined. So this Revelations 13 and 10. It said anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone who is destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. And who is destined? Esau, Edom, and these other nations, man. Because, hey, going back to the statement earlier, the one scripture, whatsoever man sow, that's what he shall reap. You gotta pay for that, man. You gotta pay for what you did to the nation of Israel. You know, that's a part of basically getting a reaction of receiving the energy that you put out there. You won't put us in captivity, right? You know. So you gotta own up to that and go into captivity, just like the whole thing. And we laboring to receive that crown. The crown, that's gonna be that energy we go get back for laboring in righteousness. Esau put us in the nation, y'all put us in captivity. So y'all the energy y'all can get back for that is y'all going into captivity, man. You know? Y'all destined to go into slavery. Y'all destined to die by the sword. Because y'all took the nation of Israel with the sword, man. I'm trying to look at this word. This the word, just a Google definition of the word destiny. They say of a person's future development as though according to a plan. Right, so your future is slavery. Esau, your future future is death, man. You know, that's what I mean to us, man. Like it's saying the Lord, all for all two for two, man. Hey, the whole point I'm trying to make is it's a price for everything you do in life, whether it's righteousness or whether it's wickedness. You have to pay for that. You're going to get a reaction back for what you put out there. And even Esau teaches that. But it say anyone destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. This means the Most High, the God's holy people, must endure persecution patiently and remain faithful. So there you go. Back to the point, man. We have to bear the cross of the Lord. We have to remain faithful. It just said, hey, if that's just cold, I gotta bring that back. I'm gonna read the KJV version, and I'm gonna read the NLT version. This is Revelations 13:10, KJV. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith in the faith of the saints. Now this verse 10 in the NLT, Revelations 13:10. Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. This means God's holy people must endure persecution patiently and remain faithful. That's cold. That's beautiful, man. That's right on point. Because you have to remain faithful. You have to be patient. You have to suffer the persecution. You have to bear the Lord's cross. You have to drink in the cup. The cup ain't just all sweet. It's bitter as well, man. It tastes good, but it's bitter with it, man. Just like some bitter wine, you know. And it's saying, hey, by us knowing this we gotta be patient. We gotta just wait, because it's gonna happen. That's basically what it says. It's gonna happen. Whoever's future is to go into slavery and die, that's gonna happen. What you gotta do is continue to be patient. You know, and I'm gonna get this real quick. Back in Second Ezra 9. This Second Ezra 9 and 13. It say, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and for whom the world is created. Right. Fuck these other people, man. We gotta focus on ourselves and focus on each other and build each other up so we can make it. Because the Lord gave us the opportunity to receive salvation, not 2/3 and these fucking heathens, man. You know? Back in Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. It say, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right, and this beast is talking about America, man. The two horns is talking about the Democrat and the Republicans. But hey, back then, in the Roman Empire, because this is the modern day Roman Empire. But back then, it was called the plebeians and the patricians. So, but today, in today's time, it's the Democrats and the Republicans, man. You know, the blue and the red. You know, it's and he's big as a dragon. When you go in that word dragon, it goes back to the Greek word draconian, which means basically severe how am I to get it? It goes to the Greek word drakon. A dragon, a great serpent, the name for Satan, and that stems from the word draconian stems from that, and that's basically harsh. That basically means like harsh laws being established. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go to the blue letter real quick. Y'all say blue letter or a whole lot of knowledge, man. All right, it's the online etymology of the word draconian. It say of or pertaining to Draco. Yeah, draconian comes from the word Draco. Dracon, it all ties in with, with the same. It all ties in together. It ain't the same word, but they like prefixes and suffixes. They all stems from the same meaning, basically. But it say of or pertaining to Draco. It's a rigorous, extremely severe or harsh. So right, them draconian laws is harsh, severe laws for it say here it go. It say it say it say Draco is Latinized from form of Greek Dracon. Right, so draconian comes from the word Draco, and Draco comes from the word Dracon, which is in the blue letter, which means a dragon or a name for Satan. You know, and Satan means adversary, and who's the physical counterpart of Satan? These fucking devils, Esau, Edom. You know, and they say uh, it's a so yeah, it all comes back. Word draconian stems back from the word Dracon. So it's all the same word, where it's like slightly different, but it all goes into the same meaning, you know. But it's a um, it's Latinized from the form of Greek Dracon, name of the Archon of Athens, who laid down a code of laws for Athens in 6121 BCE that mandated death as punishment for minor crimes. His name seems to mean literally sharp-sighted, see, dragon. Right. So draconian is just basically severe, harsh, rigorous laws or rigorous punishments for minor laws, man. Because what we about to get into, this devil, when he come out with great wrath, he gonna want to put you to death for something that's small. That's not that serious. You know, not because you killed the motherfucker or you committed adultery or you broke the Sabbath. No, those are serious things. But this devil, we about to have it where he's gonna be punishing people for minor things. You know, and he started that process now with this whole little pandemic shit, man. You had to wear, the shit on your face to go anywhere. If you was caught in stores with it on, they could call you on like speed dial or some shit. I remember when the whole little Juicy Juice came out on the news. They said you don't take it, you either gonna be fined or thrown in prison. That's draconian laws, man. You know, but these are all signs and prophecies to let you know we're the end and the kingdom of the Lord, man. These things have to happen so the kingdom can come. You know, because we go get the kingdom. That's what we're waiting for. But we gotta go through the straight gate. We gotta go through these times to get there, man. It say right. So it said, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right. And that's how these devils come off. They come off like it's all good, but whole time their intentions is something evil, and it's a different intentions behind it. But he's gonna get to the point where he say, no, fuck what you all people think, fuck your rights, and this is what it's gonna be. Those are times we coming in, you know, and ain't gonna be no police, none of that shit, man. You know, it say on verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose belly womb was healed. That's something called Roman Empire. Man. This place is literally structured just like the Roman Empire, down to the laws, the Democrat and the Republicans, you know, the Senate, all of these things that how this devil controlled and ruled this place, America. It's literally the same way how they ruled the Roman Empire, even down to the buildings, the arches structure and the columns and shit. It's all the same way. They had newspapers in the Roman Empire. They had highways in the Roman Empire. It's literally the same shit, man. The pagan holidays, it's literally the same, and it just said that. It said, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. So meaning the ways that they had the first beast going, that's the same ways they do have this kingdom. Drama, all that shit goes back to the Roman, Greco-Roman, Greco-Roman Empire, man. You know? They shit even in sports, real Greco-Roman wrestling. You know? The gymnos. They got a gym in New York where people is actually butt naked in it. You know? Or they had one if it's still there. But it say, it causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. Right, because you Edomites came back into power. We had y'all in our subjection at the time of the Byzantine Empire and the time of the Dark Ages. Y'all came back into power in the Renaissance Empire. It took over, and here y'all go today, ruling the whole world, and got the whole world literally following after these Roman ass ways, man. With these other nations like these Elamites, these Moabites, these Israelites, they women wearing pants and shit. You know, they wasn't doing that shit, man. I actually know it. I know an Ishmaelite woman.
Fuck about that bitch. She got so much mouth. Get your bitch ass off the bus. Stop smoking dope, bitch. I don't give a fuck about her. If she had so much mouth, she would have got the fuck off the bus. Stop smoking motherfucking drugs, ho, while you talking shit, but you won't get off the bus. Get up, beat the fuck out of you, bitch.
Even shit like that, man. Them the ways of Esau. But like I was just saying, I know this Ishmaelite woman, you know, she be having like, for the most part, she be covered, like, you know, because her people was from Palestine. I don't know if she from Palestine. She could be, but her people was from Palestine, and basically she be covered for the most part, you know, like she be wearing, like she be having her head covered, having it wrapped up. I'm pretty sure her hair is long as hell, but I never seen it before because her head is covered. She have like a little I don't want to call it a gown, but like basically it goes down to her knees. But she got jeans on, pants, you know. But I was on her social media one day, and on her social media, most of her pictures of her is her with dresses on. But that's how women's supposed to be. But in the ways of America, women wear pants. They'll probably have their hair covered. Shit, a lot of these heathens now, they be like, fuck that, they hair out. They dressing like an Edomite bitch and shit, man. You know? Shows you that the other, Moab with these suits and shit, Them Esau outfits, man. Spirit, they're gonna eat 'em right there. Pin the camera real quick. They're gonna eat 'em right there with a whole suit on and a suitcase. Those and a Starbucks coffee. And that Starbucks symbol go back to Baphomet. You know. So hey, this devil got the whole world following after his ways, man. Even Jake in the hood with these music videos, I'm gonna shoot the ops. Them the ways of Esau killing each other and all of that shit, man. You know, the nation of Israel was a peaceful nation. You know, yes, they was fighting, man. They was made of war. We was made of war, but we was a peaceful nation. We was just fucking with people, sliding on people, just killing and destroying shit, man. Them is ways of Esau. But Esau is seeing the whole world. He got the whole world living in his ways, man. His way of life. But it's a he that it's a and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth again. Right. So this is talking about NATO's first NATO's first vote, you know, because the whole beef system is NATO and the EU. Modern Roman Empire is NATO and the EU. In America, it's right on top. You know, but they're all like the hoops, and America is a part of NATO. You know, but they all is they all is run together. Because who run this system? You top elites, you Baker families, you Rothschilds, you all run Europe, and you Rockefellers. That's the descendants of Rothschilds, who changed the name. Y'all run America, you know? But y'all all Edomites, y'all all red devils, Rothschilds, red Charles, y'all all going into slavery together. You know, under the hand of the Israelites. Yeah, that great wonders, that's talking about NATO first bomb. Verse 14, it say, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by these false miracles, which he hath power to do in the sight of the beast. The different miracles is technology, the cars, the airplanes, the helicopters, you know, the jets, you know, these different miracles, the 5G and shit, man, on the high-tech iPhones and all of that. You know, these devils use these miracles to deceive the people too. Like, oh, that's cool. I want to do that. I want an Instagram. I can show my life. I want a Facebook. This is how the devil. This is how the devil Esau deceiving these people into following after his ways, which is ways of wickedness. Man. It say saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast. And that image of the beast is the wings, the philosophy, the military, idolatry, fornication, all of these feminism. These are the ways of Babylon. Man. And he said he gave power to he had power to give life to the image of the beast. Right, because it got life because everybody is following it. Just like, for example, let's say you go to a party, right? And there's very few people in there. What you gonna say? Oh, this party dead. life there because there's nobody there. Just like this beast system. This beast system is alive because everybody is a part of it. It's following after it. So it's not dead. It's alive. If nobody was following after it, it would be dead. So it's saying that the power to give life to the image of the beast shall go to speak. And cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So the devil said, you don't follow the beast, to the point, just go to that dragon. What you talking about? You ain't following after the ways of America, you gotta die. There's no point in you being here. We gotta X you out because you're interfering into this way I got going on. You're interfering to this society I'm trying to build up. Because as long as we around, preaching against this, it's not gonna prosper. You know? Hey, these the next verse gonna prosper. We ain't gonna be it's gonna prosper because this devil gonna go out with a bang. He ain't just gonna give this kingdom. He ain't just gonna give it up. You gotta take this kingdom from him. So it's gonna prosper because he can just throw it all out there and try to kill everybody. Try to kill everybody that's against it. Even brothers. It's gonna be martyrs. It's gonna be martyrs that's in this truth. That's not gonna bow down to Jesus. You know? I'm trying to take them out and thinking he get them. The whole time, no, the Lord will come back and destroy your ass. You know, when this thing is mandatory, that's when Esau is going to reach the highest peak in his kingdom. After that, he fallen with a great fall. You know, hey, just say the deceiver and the deceiver to the Lord is never really big. His kingdom is going to continue. He's going to get to this goal, and next thing you know, it's going to be robots flying cars and shit. No, we're not. This thing going to get destroyed. The mindset this devil, see, and that's what the people is in that mindset because the ruler of this kingdom is. But what these people don't know is this place about to fall with a great fall. Man, I'm about to get that in where is that at? It says Enterprise. All right, this Joel 5 and 12. It say he disappointed the devices of the crafty. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hand cannot perform their enterprise. Right. So, hey, these devils thinking they going somewhere. These devils thinking they going somewhere. They doing it. It's on Powerball. Yeah, so these devils they going somewhere and they're gonna prosper and excel, but whole time their kingdom is about to fall. It said he disappointed the devices of the crafty because it's not gonna prosper. That's how it's gonna be disappointing. Because they think they're gonna go somewhere with it. It's gonna go somewhere and it's gonna fall. Yeah, like I was saying, it's gonna go to a certain height and it's just gonna fall. And that's how the vices of the crafty is gonna be disappointed. Cause see, when you expect something and you work so hard to get it and you end up don't getting it, that's what fuck your mind up. Like, god damn, I put centuries into this shit and now that shit gone. As soon as I had it, got taken right away. You know, it says so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Right. You ain't gonna get, you're not gonna kill all the prophets, Esau. This ain't like back then in the Roman Empire. Everybody ain't gonna die like last time, man. You know? And this time you're not gonna kill all the prophets, man. You know? It's gonna be a remnant. And even the ones you do behead, you ain't killed them, man.
Right.
You know, they have peace and they coming back for your ass, man. It said the dead shall rise first. And how much y'all, man? So you can't stop this. The Lord, you could do that. The Lord said he's going to do greater miracles. The Lord rose up in 3 days, man. He could be here, somebody right next to him, standing up. Like it ain't happened, man. You know? So, it's nothing you can do. Your kingdom gonna fall regardless, Esau. You know? This Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right. And this ain't about the market of exemption. You know, this is about a literal mark. It's going to be something literally going inside your body. A little small, tiny electronic device as small as a grain of rice. That round. That's going to go inside your hand or your forehead. And it don't matter, oh, I get it in my left hand, I get it in my toe. It doesn't matter. If you take it, that's just where the majority of people will take it at. And the majority of people in America is right-handed. You know? So it's going to be an instant for people just to get in their right hand. Because guess what? I could get the next verse, in the next chapter, I'm going to get that. But in the 14th chapter, it ain't say right hand. It just say hand. It ain't say right hand. This verse say right hand. But the next chapter, when it spoke about it again, it never said right hand. So it doesn't matter where you get it at, man. It say and that no man might buy or sell, say he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you ain't gonna be able to do nothing in this society without taking this thing, man. This is what society is coming to. This is another way, another part of the image of the beast. You gotta take this thing to even be a part of society, to be alive. You know? These devils look at you crazy when you say a whole Mo. You wrong for calling him a Mo, for disrespecting him, for killing him. That's a hate crime. Hey, if somebody was to kill me, that's a crime. But if somebody was to kill that same person that killed me, kill a Mo, that's a hate crime. You know? So, woman has to be equal, or you gotta exalt woman. You're wrong if you're a womanist, a feminine, or if everybody's not equal. Like he's literally, it's like he already got it in people's heads. Oh, you gotta die. You can't be alive if you can't think like that. He already got that in people's heads. It's just not enforced and physically like that. You know, like this man's society is buzzed out, man. Like, why would you even want to be a part of this society and prosper? You gonna prosper in wickedness. You gonna prosper in order to prosper in this society. You gotta be buzzed out in the head. Like, you can't be in your right mind and prosper because it's gonna be certain shit you just not gonna do because you're seeking after righteousness, man. You know. So you ain't be able to do nothing. Hey, the scriptures say a man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. You're not gonna be able to travel. You're not gonna be able to buy. You're not gonna be able to do nothing. When this whole pandemic stuff happened, you can't go in the store without wearing that shit on your face, man. You can't even travel to certain places without taking the juicy juice. And it's still like that. You can't. If me and the brother on the camera drive to Canada, they go stop us and they go ask us, do we got the card on us? If we don't got no card, we can't come there. You know, unless it's like if we work there already or some shit. But it's you're gonna literally not gonna be able to go without taking that juice. You know? Hey, but the juice is the pre-key. It's gonna be the electronic device. You're not gonna be able to do nothing. You know? But he's already predicting programming in these people's heads. He's doing it in TV shows, the commercials, the billboards, different people, especially the old generation. They ass far gone. You know? He's literally putting in these people's head, this is how life is supposed to be. This is the part of his new world order. This is the ways of the Roman Empire. It say, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. 666. That's on the barcode, man. 6 on the first end, 6 on the middle end, and six on the end. You know? That's the devil operates. Even these bills passed, the 666, HR 666, some shit like that. You know? This devil, the deal from high level witchcraft on the left hand side, man. You know? Because he's the devil, he's the wicked, man. Hey, but guess what? Bring this to pass. We want this to happen. Because when this takes place, hey, the kingdom of heaven is close to come. You know? It is right there at the doors, man. That's hey, this not fearing us, man. This just showing us a sign that we getting close to the kingdom, we getting close to home. That's all we care about at the end of the day, and that's all we worried about, man. You know, I'm not worrying about nothing else, man. You know, it's a Revelations 14 and 9. It say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So with that, I'm going to close out with all praise on the glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Chakadash, the honor to the apostle, elders, great millstone, real, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, and the Bod Gabal. Definitely destruction to you people, man.